Welcome back. We are very excited here locally and beyond because it's a big weekend coming your way. It's the Warren Miller premiere. The film Winter Starts Now will be premiering tonight in Salt Lake City and tomorrow night right here in Park City. It's always an incredible film, a great time to get together and to celebrate the ski season. And here with us today virtually is Grete Eliassen, Warren Miller athlete who's in this film. Grete, thanks for joining us. How are you today?
Hey, thank you so much. I'm doing great. It's great to be back on Park City TV. It's been a while, so it's nice to be back.
It's nice to see you, and we always love talking about these ski films. What can you tell us about your role within this particular film, Winter Starts Now?
Yeah, so basically a dream came true for me. Warren Miller decided to come to my home mountain, Solitude Mountain Resort, and film a ski segment. And basically it was myself and three other athletes that got to participate in the shoot. And it was just a wonderful time. We had like a full week of filming, and I can't wait to see the movie tonight.
Yeah, we're all very excited to see it. So your home mountain of Solitude, you're a local right here from Utah, which is very exciting. How do you go about filming a Warren Miller film? What is your day like, these film days, if you can kind of give us a behind the scenes look at that?
Yeah, basically, we got the call, maybe a week prior to the shoot saying, hey, do you guys want to be a part of this Warren Miller movie? And everyone on the team was just ecstatic and was really excited. So we just dropped everything. My friend Shannon Yates, who's the snowboarder in the movie, she's actually a nurse in the ER. Luckily, she had a full vacation slot ready to go, so she could do the whole week. We basically get on the chair at about 6 a.m. We ride it up, try to get that nice early sun, and we're shooting all day. Solitude Mountain is so amazing because we have so many different types of terrain, from Fantasy Ridge, which is like a run where you actually hike up like the side of the mountain. On like all four, you got to climb up, and then you get to ski all these different chutes into Honeycomb Canyon. And then what we also did was we went kind of like out into the backcountry, into Silver Fork Canyon, and then we stayed also in the mountain on the front side. And it was amazing. It was the end of the season, so we had, typical Utah weather where we had the powder, we had groomed runs, and then we also had, like lots of slush. But we figured it out, and it was a great time. And also, JT Holmes Jr. came, and he was ski flying. So that was kind of new, where he had a parachute, and he was skiing down the runs, and then jumping up with his parachute like above us. So that's going to be really cool to see in the movie.
Oh, you're right. I'm really looking forward to watching that. Do you feel a lot of pressure on those days? Do you get nervous? And how do you take care of those nerves? Because you're out there, you're skiing incredible terrain. I know you're a very talented athlete, but what do you do if you're starting to feel a little uneasy or nervous and you want the shot to be perfect?
Yeah, so this is actually my third Warren Miller movie, but it's actually my first time filming in the movie as a mom. I have two little small boys, so this is the first time I was able to get like a babysitter, get the kids to have someone to watch them, because I'm a stay-at-home mom. And then I got to go back on the shoot and ski, in front of the cameras, which I love to do. So there are nerves, but I've been doing this since I was 3 years old. I've been skiing, I'm professional since I was 17. There's a lot of things you can do, like having a nice team around you, like a good group of friends to ski with, where the limits are. That always helps. Breathing is good. But for me, I was just so excited to be back out there in front of the camera again as a mom.
And you mentioned that JT Holmes Jr. was out there with you. What can you tell us about some of the other athletes that joined you on this particular shoot?
Yeah, so there was also Park City local Harrison Hawley, shout out. He's amazing. He competed on the Big Mountain Tour, and then we weren't really friends until this shoot, and we just have so much in common. There's also Pat Spence. He's also a Utah native. Shannon Yates, who I mentioned earlier, the nurse. She's the only snowboarder in the movie that I know of, at least in our segment. And it was great. Like, we just worked off each other's strengths and weaknesses, like helped each other wherever we got to do. And like Shannon was there bringing the mangoes. Harrison was so good at stoking us all up. And Pat, he's so incredible with all the tricks and the style. So we were a great fit. And it was fun to work with JT too, with his ski flying, because none of us had ever seen ski flying before.
And filming during a pandemic has many challenges, as you're well aware. What was different? You mentioned you've been in other Warren Miller films, but did anything change, whether it was mentally or physically within the filming shoot? What was different doing this during this pandemic?
Yeah, the pandemic, I mean, was crazy for all of us. Like for me, I was just home with my kids before this. I was going out skiing a little bit, but I wasn't really interacting with anyone else. And when I got the call to be on the shoot, I was like, okay, how is this going to work? And number one, we had our masks on like pretty much the whole time and just kept our distance. That's just kind of the protocol. But it was really nice just getting back out there, and you just do the safety measures and then you can still play, which is pretty fantastic. But I'm all about taking it easy, making sure the kids stay safe. I'm making sure all the kids stay safe because we all want to live happy long lives and ski every day, so we got to stay safe.
And skiing has been a great outlet throughout this pandemic for many individuals, an activity that for the most part can be done quite safely in regards to COVID and the pandemic. If someone hasn't seen a Warren Miller film, which they're definitely missing out, these are iconic, legendary films, how would you describe the experience of watching this film?
Oh yeah, I the first actual ski movie I ever saw was a Warren Miller ski movie back in Minnesota where I grew up. And I'm wearing some like an iconic Norwegian sweater. This is actually We Norwegians, which is a shop right there in Park City and Main Street. And it's amazing. It just brings you back to the excitement of getting out there, what kind of clothes you got to get, getting all your gear ready. It's just a great way to kick off the season.
And how excited are you for this upcoming ski season? Do you have any big plans as the snow starts to fall? It's already pretty much winter here. More snow is coming. What are you looking forward to out of this season?
Yeah, believe it or not, I've already gone skiing 3 times up here in Big Cottonwood Canyon because we got a big early snowstorm, and then I guess there's more snow coming next week. So we're having a really great early season here in Utah. First I've seen in a long time. I'm really excited about the year. I'm gonna be working a lot on my Instagram account, and then also I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, just Grete Eliassen. So check it out. Just gonna film a bunch.
And we are so looking forward to seeing this film. I know that you will be there this weekend to be able to watch as well. What is your Instagram if we want to connect with you that way?
Yeah, just find me at greta.ski. So it's GRETE.ski.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for being here today. Really am excited to watch this film. It's called Winter Starts Now, the 2021 Warren Miller film. And we're so grateful to Grete for joining us today right here on Park City Television. And we have some tickets to give away. So all you have to do is call us and you can win tickets if you have never seen a Warren Miller film, if you're looking for something to do this weekend, or maybe you just haven't had a chance to get your tickets yet. All you have to do is call us. We have tickets to both the Salt Lake City premiere, which is tonight at the Gene Wagner Theater at 6 p.m., and the Park City premiere, which is tomorrow night at the Eccles Theater. So all you have to do is call us to win these great tickets, and we have multiple, so you can take a friend or some family members with you. So just give us a call, and we always are very excited when it's time for these Warren Miller films. We'll be back with more here on Mountain Connections right after this.